Good evening. I'm Jacob and this is Triton Central News at 6. Tonight we have a very special episode on the Yellow River Valley Civilization. For those of you who do not know, the Yellow River Valley Civilization is located in China. The river is called the Yellow River because of the yellow-brown minerals it picks up in its current. The Yellow River flows across northern China from its source in the Kunlun Mountains. Due to its geographic barriers, the Yellow River isolated the Chinese, which allowed the Chinese to develop independently. The Yellow River Valley is known for its mass flooding that has killed countless farmers and local residents. Some of the worst flooding occurred in 1332, where 7 million people drowned. Again in 11 AD, where river flooding is credited for the fall of the Yin dynasty. 1932 AD, where General Duan Ning used flooding to protect the Liang capital. Again in 1642 AD, where man-made flooding killed over 300,000 people. And in 1887 AD, flooding killed 900,000 to 2 million people. And in 1931 AD, a large flood killed 1 million to 4 million people. And finally, in 1938 AD, flooding killed 500,000 to 900,000 people. In spite of all of this, it was called the cradle of the Chinese civilization because where most Chinese culture has originated. And although it has been attacked and conquered many times, the Chinese continue to build around the river. We have Lacey reporting from inside the studio with more information on the Yellow River Valley civilization.
The Yellow River Valley civilization began in China around 4000 BC. The people of the Yellow River Valley were known for growing rice, millet, wheat, grapes, peaches, green onions, and ginger roots. They were also known for domesticating dogs, pigs, and chickens. Although they produced so much food, their diet consisted of rice and contained very little meat or sugar. Only the wealthy had consistent access to higher quality meals, as most of the peasants' farm products were sold to nobles who lived in cities. Most cities along the Yellow River include Luoyang, Yanqing, and Taiyang. These cities were built for fishing ports, markets, and urban housing. The cities were laid out in a square shape, and they were set up to where palaces and religious buildings are close to the middle of the city, and peasants were towards the outskirts of town. Now to Mackenzie with more of the story.
Thank you, Lacey. The Yellow River Valley civilization believed in the mandate of heaven. The mandate of heaven is a political belief that you need permission from the gods to rule. The mandate of heaven is based on 4 beliefs. To rule, you must be given permission from the gods. Only one heaven, so only one ruler. The right to rule is based on the success of the leader, and right to rule is not limited to one dynasty. The Chinese dynasties ruled until they were challenged by another family for the mandate of heaven. This could lead to civil war. The Chinese also believed that if you were a bad ruler, you could lose the mandate of heaven. The mandate of heaven applied to only people in power or who once were in power. And now to Abby with more on the religion.
Thank you, Mackenzie. The ordinary citizens of the civilization prayed to their ancestors and they looked to them for advice on how to manage their daily lives. Now back to Jacob.
Thank you, Abby. The Yellow River Valley never really ended, but it is only a fraction of what it was back when it began. The beliefs and culture of the people who were part of the Yellow River Valley civilization influence Chinese culture even today. This has been Triton Central News at 6. Until tomorrow, I'm Jake reporting to you live. Good night.